Well, hello everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Let's go ahead and get started with this recipe. This is something that you do not want to miss, and it's a recipe that you can write home to mama about. This is going to be the loaded shrimp smashed potatoes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Let's get started. Get yourself 4 white russet potatoes, medium sized should be good. I want you to scrub them really well, making sure that you get all of the dirt off of them. Nobody wants to eat dirt in their food. Now once you do that, take a sharp knife or a fork and just poke holes around the potato. You don't have to go all the way through, but those holes will help to make the potato cook a little faster, and it'll make sure that it's done in the middle. Now, once you've done that, I want you to wrap each potato in a wet paper towel because we are going to make these in the microwave. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. In the microwave on the potato setting. So that damp paper towel will ensure that it does not dry out. Now, if you don't want to use your microwave, you can eliminate the paper towel process and use aluminum foil and put them in your oven until they are done. And just as a side note, russet potatoes are the best potatoes for baking. And now it's time to season your shrimp. Here I'm using some black pepper, some onion powder, some of that good old slap your mama Creole seasoning, some Old Bay seasoning, some minced garlic, and some parsley. Now once you've added all of your ingredients, make sure you mix your shrimp really well to make sure that they are well covered with everything. And I even added a little bit more of Old Bay. I don't have measurements. This is that judgment cooking. Now let's get cooking. Take 2 tablespoons of the Land O'Lakes garlic and herb butter, heated on medium heat. Add your shrimp and cook 2 minutes on each side. Remove the shrimp from the pan and leave the drippings behind. Add a half a stick of regular salted butter and make sure you melt it, scoop it around, and pick up all of those drippings that were left behind. That's where the flavor is. That's the goodness right there. You don't want to miss that. I am now adding in 2.5 cups of heavy cream. And at first it's not going to look like it's going to mix well, but it will. I'm now adding some parsley, some Old Bay. I am also going to add a little bit more of onion powder and black pepper. Mix that around until it comes to a soft simmer. You don't want to boil it because you don't want it to start separating. I just added a half a cup of shredded Parmesan and a handful of cheese. I believe my mixture was cheddar and Monterey Jack. Mix it until it starts to thicken, but it is on very, very low heat. You're going to add your shrimp, and I am well aware that I do not have a lot of shrimp. I am going to save my sauce for the next day so I can purchase and make some more shrimp. Once you do that, remove it from the heat, scoop out your potatoes from the skin, and add all of these ingredients. That was more of the Land O'Lakes butter. That was more of both cheeses. That was more onion powder. That was more parsley. All of the same ingredients that you used earlier. You can add those directly to the potatoes. Now, I am not going to whip the potatoes because I'm not making mashed potatoes. I am making smashed potatoes. So I'm using the back of my spoon because I like a little chunkiness in my potatoes when they are smashed. I've just added a half a cup of the whipping cream, and I'm just going to mix this with my spoon. Now, if you want to mix it with your masher or you want to put it in your blender, you can. Go ahead and do that. But I felt it's best just with the spoon. I've just added 2 tablespoons of sour cream, which is going to make it really, really creamy. And you all, we are done. Now what you're going to do is load up the potato skin with the potato mixture. And you can pile it how high you want it. Once I've done that, I scoop some of the cream and pour it over my potato. Do you see that, honey child? Do you see that? Now I'm going to add some of my shrimp, and you can add as few or as many shrimp as you want. I think I had maybe about 7 or so, and I still ended up with 5 left on my plate once I was done. I'm sorry, with 2 left on my plate once I was done. I ate 5. That's what I did. Now this right here is some goodness. And I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of parsley. I can smell this all over again. This is some good stuff. And y'all, you can't beat that right there. Do you see that? Yes, bacon makes everything taste good. Top it off with some bacon, and girl, boy, you have yourself some delicious goodness right there. There we are. This is NaNa's loaded shrimp smashed potatoes. Yay! Thank you for watching, and you all enjoy. You write down in the comments and let me know if you try this recipe.